All right, my good friends, this is Pastor Barlow here with Breakthrough Prayer Ministries Incorporated. And I have a friend here that I've been knowing for a few months now. And he happens to be temporarily homeless. And I've been blessed by God to help him out with the funds that people have donated to the ministry. And so he came by today and we talked about some things. And I was letting him know that there's a bill pending in City Hall to stop people from panhandling, and I know he panhandles sometime on Union Street, and so I just wanted to ask you: did you know about this bill before I mentioned it to you today?
No, I did not.
Okay, and I told you that the bill says there's a warning, it's 2 warnings, then a citation for $100, and then the last incident would be the 4th time would be 10 days in jail. So if this law were on the books right now, would it stop you from panhandling?
Due to jail time being implicated, yes, it would. But I've been panhandling for quite some time, and what people who panhandle call it is flying.
Flying?
Flying. They
Okay.
fly your sign. You have some who fly their signs that are aggressive and approach cars and yell some derogative comments, and then you have some who just hold a sign and wait for the help to be given. You even had officers who will let you know, I don't have a problem with you holding that sign as long as you're not in the roadway, as long as you're not approaching vehicles. People realize that it's hard times out here, and I believe anyone would prefer you to ask for help than go out there and commit a crime. You know.
Okay.
It's a dire situation, and again, in these times, we're asking for help. We're not breaking the law. We're not trying to be a nuisance. This is reality. People are homeless. People need help.
Okay.
And all we're trying to do is get help.
Okay, so let me ask you this right here. You mentioned something about some people fly their signs and they get a little aggressive. What do you mean by that? What have you seen happen?
I've seen people rant because they're not getting money.
They'll rant.
They'll say some derogatory comments to vehicles who they won't. Some people will be finding out, hey, they'll have their signs, hey, can I have such and such amount of money, or can I have this and can I have that, and when it's not given to them, they spew derogatory comments to that vehicle or that person because they're not getting what they want. That's what you call an aggressive flyer.
You've seen that before?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Okay.
Seen it
Have you also seen? Well, how are some of the drivers? You know, how do they communicate with y'all sometimes?
Well, you have your drivers who you don't exist. You have some drivers who won't even look at you or acknowledge you.
Okay.
Or to exist, and that means you have some drivers who tell you they don't have it.
Mm-hmm.
You have some drivers who spew comments like "get a job" and everything else.
Mm-hmm. So you have a full spectrum.
You have a full spectrum, but then you have God who allows people to have compassion and bless you when they can, and that really means a lot. It really means a lot.
Okay. But have you ever seen a homeless person attack a car or pull on a car door or anything like that? Okay.
No, I've never seen that.
Got it. Okay. You were mentioning police. You said officers. Were you talking about police officers?
Yes, sir.
Do they help you sometimes?
Yes, I've had officers give me water on numerous occasions. I've had one officer give me food, you know? And these gentlemen, again, they recognize that these are dire situations, and it's much greater for their job for them to have someone, I believe, asking for help than breaking the law. I believe they would much have a gentleman or anyone out there ask for help and assistance that they require than to be out there breaking into someone's home or stealing from the store or things of that nature.
Okay.
You know?
So in a way, is it possible for crime to be generated by stopping people from asking for help?
Crime will definitely rise, you know, if this law goes through. Because again, if you're stopping somebody from asking for help, then what other choice do you leave them? Because you have some people who can't work, some people who won't work, and that flying the sign is their only means of income. So if you take away their means of income, then you're putting it back against the wall. And once you're back against the wall, it's fight or flight. And they're not going to go hungry.
Got it. Hey, man, thanks a lot. I appreciate this, and I'm sorry for any inconvenience, but as you know, I'm trying to help homeless people as much as I possibly can. And what I see is people sitting down in offices not understanding the real plight of the people on the street. So what I'm trying to do is bring awareness to them, and the only way that I can do that is to consult with people who are actually homeless. So thanks a lot, okay?
You're welcome. Thank
All
you.
right.